Hello everyone. So for today I decided we're just gonna make some envelopes. These are just basic little envelopes and we're gonna find some pieces to close them up with. I'm just using my envelope maker here and that's basically it. I just figured might as well make a bunch, see what happens, etc. And I also put together a basket now for the pieces we make. Alright, so this one is 6 1/4. Any of the paper sizes match 6 1/4. There's 6 by 6, so I guess that's what we'll do. I'm just taking my lovely little ruler here and I'm gonna make a 6 by 6. As long as I match this part correctly, we should be good. Six. And match this up. Now you could easily cut this, but I'm not going to, not with this one. Anyways, actually I might just finish up this little bit, cutting it. There. Alright. So now let's just start making. So if it's 6 by 6, according to this, it'll be 2 5/8 is where I want to start. So let's see here. There we go. Then I just line this up, this to this, and you do the same thing all the way around. Oh, that one spot is a little off, so let's see if we can fix this. Sometimes that happens. It happens. So all I'm going to do is snip that quarter. Little boy's playing outside. Now I think I'm gonna actually flip this over because I really do not like the colored on page for this. So okay, and which part do I want to be the top? I think this one will be the top. It's kind of my corner ender here. Again, I find this is really fun. Oh my goodness. My children are screaming at each other. I may end up having to quit for a few minutes. Alright, I'm going to do a quick glue down of this one. Again, just a real simple envelopes here. Alright, let's go to this one. So this is how I handle it. You don't necessarily have to handle it the exact same. I'm just measuring out what it comes out to and seeing if there's anything that matches up with that. So this one's at 8. If there's a way of doing 7.5, I think that would be better. So let's do 7.5 instead by 7.5 with this one. I find making just simple envelopes sometimes is very relaxing. I know it seems kind of strange. Why would you feel relaxed just making a simple envelope? But if you don't make simple envelopes once in a while, you find that you don't have enough of something. And that ain't fun either. So and again, I apologize for any noises, but I have neighbors. There's kind of nothing I can do about noisy neighbors. My one neighbor has boys, and she struggles sometimes letting out their energy on a daily basis, so I get it. Even with my girls, sometimes that is the case. And if this situation ever arises where the one is just a little too big, it's easy to cut it off. This one. Okay, so if you ever come up with a situation where it's starting to crack on you, there is an easy little tiny fix you can do. Grab some washi tape. Comes in real handy having some washi tape on hand that you can just add to that particular area, and it will help. So that's all I'm doing right now, is just adding a little washi tape down that part. And I mean, you could do that on the inside, but I just chose to leave it on the outside on purpose with this one. So let's just glue her down. This particular one is rather fragile paper. I didn't think it would be this fragile. honestly. Didn't think it was going to be a fragile paper. I thought, oh, this paper will be just fine the way it is. Sometimes that's how it goes. So if your paper isn't that thick, like this one's a little bit thicker, it might fall apart. You can also use old book page to do the same thing. I'm going to make this into a square. Closest thing to a square as I possibly can, anyways. Alright, this one is 5.5. So 2 3/8. Just double checking. Okay. I know the last one I forgot completely of doing this, but I'm just going to grab this just because it's a little bit easier to use this than it is to use the back end of my We Are Memory Keepers. But before I had this little corner trimmer, I used the back of this punch board. I found cheapest route was to buy the punch board and then do the piece. So, I mean, that is an alternative too. If you don't want to spend a lot on supplies, I recommend the punch board. Personally, the punch board is something I can't live without. I know this. Like, I know I'm bad with making plain envelopes that are squared and everything like this. So, I recommend doing that. Have your punch board. Buy a punch board. Have a punch board. Just for that particular reason. So this is another way of doing it. To make sure it's squared to whatever size you want it to be. I'm just going to check what size I have it at. So 7 1/4. And 7 1/4 is 3 1/2. So I mean, it is nice and easy to do. Once you start getting the hang of it, it kind of is very easy to do, not as difficult, and again, very quick. Sorry about the cough. We're dealing with change of weather yet again here in Wisconsin. It seems like 1 minute it's in the 40s this week, and then the next minute it's back down in the lower teens, and it just can't seem to make up its mind right now. And so I end up having a bit of issue due to that. Just wiping off that tip. But again, this is just a fun little way to use up supplies you know you have that you don't use very often. And again, it's fun to make little envelopes. And I hope whoever's the winner of today's giveaway enjoys their giveaway prize. I know that at the current moment I am just doing what I need to do, I guess. Well, again, later today I'll be announcing. It's just this I can film ahead. The announcement I could not film ahead. So it was based off of when I could film ahead. Or what I could film ahead. And I figured make a basic video. Don't do too much. And all that jazz. During the video today. Just enough to get a video done. Just double checking. All right. Alright. And sometimes your corner puncher doesn't punch the hole all the way, or the corner all the way, I should say. It's okay. It's an easy fix. Got the goobers off that. There we go. I'm goobered. Again, it's just fun little piece. Alright, my battery had died, so I figure, okay, I'm gonna take a mental break and find some pieces here where we can use them to close our envelopes that we have made. That'd be kind of fun. Let's do that with one of these. Since they're not the same size. This is just a piece of cardstock, the first circle, so I know it will create that perfect little bit that I need for it. And I'm just gonna just do that part. And voila, we got a little closure for this. And there are many different things that I have in here that could do the same thing, so just seeing what I have and if it will work. I don't really like that. Alright. I wonder if one of these would... I'm just gonna cover this bottom half here with it, and she should be good closure for this one. Again, I'm just doing kind of randoms here. Kind of like this piece. It's a sewn on piece that I thought would work great for this. So this is where I'm just gluing the tips here. And there we go. Again, I just have some fun little pieces that I had sewn. And if you ever are tempted to knowing which way to sew it, and or not sew it but glue it, and you're unsure, you're not going to see this, so just do it this way. It shows me exactly where I need to glue. Again, I apologize for any yelling you hear from upstairs. There ain't much we can do about that. And voila, we got a cute little spot there. Now, There are other things we could use, like, for example, I have these fun little pieces here that would be cute as a way to hold an envelope. Use a tiny envelope to hold an envelope, yeah. I know. Strange, right? Oh, not in here. You need to go potty? Okay, well, you don't take the tablet with you when you go potty either. She is not supposed to take the tablet with her, so. Well, I got a few more pieces to do and then I'll visit you, okay? Again, I always think it's fun to use little tiny envelopes to do the same thing. Yeah. It's great fun to use. Let's see what else we have on hand that we've made recently. Here, oh, one of these. Okay, you get Bella's chair. Not that one, but this one it would be cute to use. So I'm just gonna just giggle there. Again, just a cute little accent piece to that envelope. And just thinking that, but also if you stick something heavy, like this is something heavy, for example. It's way heavier than the paper, obviously. So it will work perfectly on top of the paper to keep it closed. Now, I want to make sure I'm gluing in the right spot here. So I'm just doing a slight little line across both sides so I can glue correctly. And this is just like white corrugated cardboard that I had found. And it's heavy enough where it just keeps it down. It ain't gonna open as easily. So there's a nice little tip too. If you seem to not find enough smalls or the right ones one way, you may find a heavier piece to stick on it. So there we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 little envelopes here. And again, I'm probably just going to stick them in here. And I'll be splitting this up as time goes on. And also want to mention, I'll probably be doing a giveaway for January of some of the pieces we made together. So I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day or night. Bye.